Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from storyplanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book, Braving the Wilderness, a creation by Brené Brown. Braving the Wilderness, 2017, challenges common notions about what it means to belong. It links feelings of unbelonging to feelings of anger and unrest, both in the United States and abroad. Brené Brown uses a potent combination of scientific research and storytelling to reveal what it means to truly belong. This includes remarkable tales of pain and suffering that show just how far people are willing to go to gain a sense of belonging. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Brené Brown, a research professor at the University of Houston, has dedicated more than 15 years to studying various emotions such as vulnerability, courage, empathy, and shame. Her enlightening TED Talk, The Power of Vulnerability, has been viewed by over 30 million people worldwide. Additionally, she has authored 4 acclaimed books, including Rising Strong and Daring Greatly, which have achieved significant success. With 6 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On storyplanet.net. To start, discovering and understanding oneself can lead to feeling less like an outsider. The world is becoming more divided despite the belief that technology would bring people closer together. The internet has actually led to greater division as people surround themselves with like-minded individuals. Joining militant groups only increases feelings of loneliness. The solution lies in introspection and asking tough questions to find inner peace and a sense of belonging. The book discusses how Brené Brown got on Oprah, tools for navigating personal challenges, and how tragedy can lead to personal growth. Key idea number 1. Belonging is a fundamental human need, and the absence of it can be painful. The text discusses the universal desire for a sense of belonging and how not finding it can be deeply painful. The author, Brené Brown, shares personal experiences of feeling rejected and not fitting in, from childhood through adulthood. These experiences, including racial discrimination, being excluded in school and family, and struggling with addiction, have contributed to her feelings of not belonging. Key idea number 2. True belonging refers to the sense of belonging and acceptance of oneself, independent of others. The author reflects on the feeling of unbelonging even when accepted by others. True belonging is achieved when one stops seeking acceptance from others. The author's relationship with Steve helped her embrace her true self and start her journey towards self-belonging. On Oprah, the author shared her self-belonging strategy of writing permission slips, which allowed her to have fun and enjoy life. Maya Angelou advised the author to never change for others. The author received the highest rating as a speaker when she decided to be true to herself rather than conforming to others' expectations. Key idea number 3. Belonging necessitates bravery and trust within the wilderness journey. The wilderness has always been a source of inspiration for artists and writers, symbolizing personal growth and overcoming challenges. It represents stepping outside of one's comfort zone and confronting uncertainties and vulnerabilities. Navigating the wilderness requires braving skills such as listening, engaging in difficult conversations, and trusting oneself and others. Trustworthiness is identified as a key trait in building trust. Self-reflection and introspection are important for self-discovery and personal development on this journey. Key idea number 4. Surrounding ourselves with like-minded opinions has led to a loneliness epidemic. People today are more divided than ever, both politically and ideologically. Instead of fostering a sense of belonging, these divisions are actually making people feel lonelier. People are surrounding themselves with like-minded individuals and only seeking out media that confirms their own opinions. This creates a feedback loop that further disconnects us from outside information. Chronic loneliness is a significant health hazard, increasing the likelihood of premature death. Instead of seeking out factions, we should look for places and experiences that unify us, such as events centered around art and music. Key idea number 5. To combat loneliness, prioritize personal experiences and avoid succumbing to anger. When seeking belonging, focus on personal experiences rather than what you see on TV. Human solidarity is more truthful than political rhetoric. Be civil and correct misconceptions gracefully. Show compassion to strangers in times of happiness or sorrow. It's possible to be courageous and vulnerable at the same time. Key idea number 6. The text suggests that rather than allowing anger to lead to bitterness, it can be used as a tool for self-reflection and self-understanding. Carrying grudges can be exhausting and diminish our capacity for joy. It is important to find healthy ways to deal with anger, even if it requires vulnerable conversations with ourselves. After the 9/11 attacks, American anger was channeled towards an ideological enemy rather than exploring the underlying issues. Repressing anger can lead to violence and oppression. However, anger can also be a force for positive change when used to challenge misguided beliefs. Antoine Léris, who lost his wife in the Paris attacks, chose not to let anger consume him and instead lived with love in his heart. In conclusion, belonging is an innate human need, and finding it is a lifelong journey of self-discovery. It is important to remember this when engaging in debates or disagreements and not resort to dehumanizing insults. It is possible to disagree without using hurtful names or derogatory language. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.